I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Hello and welcome to Wilson County, Tennessee and the Nashville Superspeedway for today's running of the Carquest 75. This 1 1/3 mile concrete oval hosts its first POG Cup Series race today, and the 75 laps we're going to see on track today is going to decide who has the rhythm to burn it down in Music City. Hi everyone, Jordan here along with Captain. And Landon, what can we expect to see here today in Nashville?
Should see a lot of very close racing between the leaders and the top 10 and really the whole field in general. Don't have like super multi-groove racing here, but they're able to pass, they're able to send it. This track puts on some good racing.
We're looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and look at some pre-race storylines. Dael in the number 3 car for Pirate Motorsports drove into victory lane last weekend in Martinsville. He enters the second points race of the season as the points leader, and with a worse finish in the last 3 races of second, keep an eye on the number 3 car and see if Dael can keep his pace up. Kreesum in the number 27 Mercedes was the victim of bad luck in Martinsville, crashing and recovering only to blow a motor laps later. However, driver number 27 is not discouraged. He comes to Nashville mad and fast, looking for redemption. Keep an eye on this number 27 car today. Jerry Chen, the young rookie in the number 80, has put up impressive numbers in his first 2 starts, leading a lap in the Clash and running 4th in Martinsville. Keep an eye on the young rookie to see if he can find more speed here today. And with that out of the way, let's get him qualified here for the Carquest 75.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines are fired here in Nashville, and now for the starting lineup of the Carquest 75.
All right, on pole is going to be the number 19 of Adam Irish. Second is going to be the 98 of Kerry Rogers. Third is going to be the 44 of Tracy. The fourth is going to be Garth. Fifth is David Garcia. Sixth is Taco. Seventh is Nate. Eighth is Jordan. Ninth is Captain. 10th is Sean Damon. 11th is Lattimore. 12th is Pirate. 13th is Council. 14th is Bow. 15th is Alondo. 16th is Northrop. 17th is 47 Master. 18th is Soggy. 19th is Martinsville winner Dael. And 20th is Mello.
Alrighty. Weather conditions have changed very slightly from what we saw in practice and qualifying. We had full sun in those sessions on track, but now overcast has rolled in. Clouds have rolled in above the racetrack. There's no threat of rain, but cooler track means higher speeds for these fans here in Nashville.
Should put on a little bit of a better race.
Pace car heads for pit road, and it's going to be Adam Irish and Kerry Rogers leading him into the POG restart zone. The green flag is out. The Carquest 75 is underway.
Great start by the 19.
Yeah, he got right away. Trying to bring Conrail there on the bottom with him. Garth now looking inside.
Good move by Garth to get to the bottom.
Garth's been making all sorts of good moves so far this year and last year. Last year, he was the winner at Charlotte and ran second to Dael last week. So the last 2 points races have worked out really well for Garth, and he's sitting P3 right now as Conrail looks for the lead.
Darlington winner last year.
And at his favorite track right now, Conrail loves Nashville Superspeedway.
Irish led the first lap, but 44 going to get it there.
Oh yeah, the Diamond Gusset Chevrolet through to the lead here. Lap number 2. As there's Nate moving through to 3rd place on the bottom inside of Garth. He's got that Bob Evans Dodge rolling.
2 Dodges there on the bottom.
Yep, captain in that number 26, winner of 2 races last year at Martinsville and Armory Digital. He's moved through into 4th place on the inside, bringing Chris Lattimore with him.
Garth's starting to fall back, and the 98 of Carey outside pole sitter falling back.
Hopefully, Carey's trying to have better luck than he had at the Martinsville race, where he sat on was it the pole or the out? It was the pole at Martinsville. Wound up finishing 34th in that race. He's got a lot of work to do, as Adam Irish has driven back to the inside of Conrail for the lead. And here comes Captain sending it to the inside of Dodge teammate Nate in that 18. And he's looking for second. What a move.
What a run through 3 and 4 that was.
So Adam Irish leads Captain through to second. And there you see the rest of the field flashing by at start-finish. Nate moving back down to the inside of Conrail for third, trying to bring Lattimore and David Garcia. Wow, look at Garth. He's really fallen back. He's getting freight trained, ironically, as the Amtrak number 11 drives to his inside.
New colors for this number 11 this weekend.
Hopefully he won't get turned from the lead this time. Brent. As now Conrail has dropped back to 5th. The 67 of Lattimore gets by him. Blue Sky's trying to pop through here above the racetrack. See the Goodyear blimp up there? Fuck Goodyear. As now it's Captain trying to run down Adam Irish for the lead. I love the way these cars look as they head down the backstretch here at Nashville. Such a good racetrack. As here comes Captain.
Full send into 3.
Oh, look at Irish driving across the top of the
outside.
track. It's going to be side by side coming down to the line here. I think Irish will get it. Maybe not. Here they come. Survey says
19.
19.
You've got a good car at Nashville if you can keep on that outside.
Yep, momentum on the top side is going to be a huge player in this race, especially because we're seeing the bottom so dominant here early as Captain's driven through to the lead this time for sure. Nate looking to the inside of the 19 for second. 2 Dodges trying to pace the field here at Nashville early.
67 of Lattimore coming up now into 3rd.
Lattimore's been sneaky fast so far this season. He qualified pretty well at Martinsville. Wound up finishing a dismal 31st, but was on the outside pole for that race.
Something I want to note, Ricochet here in the 68 started 27th. He's currently running 12th.
Holy cow.
And Garth has fallen way back.
A big fall from grace for Garth. Can't quite get it in the rhythm. No pun intended, Nashville. As you see Jerry Chen making a big move on his teammate back there in the 80. There's actually 300 Thieves racing cars right there as Ricochet just about gets into the 4 of David Garcia. Down the back straightaway. Oh, here comes Lattimore inside an 8 for second.
That was a late move. He was right there on that quarter panel, but going to make it work.
Must have gotten him just a little bit loose. These cars really aero sensitive. Gets around that number 18 into second spot. As Irish now dropping back, he's in the same position that Garth was a couple laps ago. He's on the brink of falling outside the top 10 here.
98 might have got moved there a little bit by the 80. That was a weird little move he did.
Ain't afraid to use the bumper.
Ricochet back from 27th is in the top 10, but he's on that outside now. That has not been good.
Meanwhile, up at the front of the field, Captain's starting to leg it out a little bit as they race 4 cars under a blanket for second spot. You see Dael has raced his way up there, trying to keep his streak of top 2 finishes alive. Conrail now back side by side for second with his Chevrolet manufacturer teammate in that 67, Chris Lattimore. Dael sitting back there waiting in the wings. Conrail drives it in deep. Man, the Dodges looked fast really early, but here on lap 10, the Chevrolets are starting to come towards the front.
I've seen Nego run down that 26.
Now Dael focused in on Conrail, trying to jump up there into second place in that Carquest car, race sponsor.
And look who continues to move forward. It's this number 80 car. Chin has just been so impressive these first 2 races and even in the Clash.
100 Thieves team owner Adam Garcia saw something in this young driver in the Super Trucks last year that made him think he wants to bring him to the Cup Series. And so far, it's been a good decision. He's finished 4th at Martinsville.
Right now, you can't really argue with him.
Not at all. Garth racing hard with Alondo back there. He looks like he's going to get through to the inside here. Might not get clear. Oh, he is clear. Oh, wow, that was a stack up.
Nate's really
now
starting to fall back.
hemorrhaging positions. Got Ricochet and Fish tandeming into the corner.
Oh, I don't know about
Fish
that.
gave him the bumper. The racetrack goes to 68. That's going to let the GSL teammates to his inside. Battle for the lead. Dael is there on the bumper of Captain. He's getting shoved into the corner by the 67 of Lattimore. Look at that. Man, I got chills watching him push him off into the corner that fast. Dael to the lead. This three-car has been something else. Canadian Tire, Charlotte, and Martinsville, and now Nashville running at the front. As Captain gets kicked to the top 3 wide, dropping back. Garth has driven back up to 3rd after losing all those spots earlier.
44 of Conrail pushed him into turn 3 there, and he just lost a whole bunch of spots.
He's still top of 3. As Alondo sends it into the corner, that was close. Train's coming through. As back at the front of the field, Chris Lattimore making a move on Dael for the race lead.
2 teammates real close there down the back.
And another one waiting in the wings. Jerry Chen has dropped back a little bit, now side by side with Ricochet. Here you see Fish and Ricochet working together again. As there's a 3-car breakaway here at the front of the field. Alondo on his way. Alondo looking for redemption after getting turned out of the lead by a lap car last weekend in Martinsville. And that lap car that turned him is now running up towards the top 10 here. I see Brent back there in the pack trying to work his way forward. He's in there behind the 17 of Mike Council. Back up at the front, Garth is now driven through to the race lead. Man, they are really swapping spots.
16 laps in, and we've had a whole bunch of lead changes.
So it's now Garth, Lattimore, Dael, and Damon running in the top 4 here, with 5th place side-by-side, Conrail and Alondo, with Ricochet waiting in the wings.
I've been impressed with this 44. A lot of the drivers will get to the top and fall back. Like, you see Captain on the outside there battling with Nate, who fell way back there. This 44 has been able to get back to the bottom and start digging again and stay up here in the top 10 and trying to stay in the top 5.
Consistent. That's the name of the game, especially with Conrail. Whether it's consistency on the racetrack or consistent bad takes about the next-gen race car, Conrail's always consistent about something, and he's there on the outside trying to get spots back. As Fish sends it into the corner. He's going to get those positions. That was a bold move. Worked for him. Look at them 3 wide back there for about 10th spot. As Dael's moving back to the inside of Garth for the race lead. Bringing Sean with him. Brent inching his way closer and closer to the top 10 here.
And inching his way closer and closer to that number 11.
Keep an eye out for that Walther number 22.
11 certainly doesn't want to get gun clapped.
As Dael's back through to the race lead. Sean Damon in there in 2nd place in that number 40 Rockstar Ford.
This is the most single file I think we've seen this field
so
far
and
today.
that won't last too long. I think with that, who was that? Was that Conrail getting put to the outside there? That's going to cause him to stack up a little bit here, and that's going to bring Trumpet.
Just talked about Conrail keeping in the top 10.
That commentator's curse.
Oh, man.
He's gotten passed by Vuko. Now Trumpet's making a move.
See the 26 on the outside there. He was leading almost back outside the top 20 now.
We've seen those Dodges that jumped up there early, the 18 and the 26. Both of them have faded pretty severely. Nate's been able to hold on to a spot just inside the top 10, but the 26, a Captain who led the race for a pretty decent period of time there, not the same luck. He's dropped off hard.
Dual force teammates
Dual force teammates, yep.
Both in the top 10 with that move around the 98.
One driver I've seen that's really been making good headway through the field and needs it after a poor run last week. 29th place finish last week after starting 34th. Fish in that number 7 has driven his way up into the top, was that 5th place here?
Now into 5th.
And don't look now up at the front of the field. If you watched season 1, you'll know how dangerous that number 68 Chevrolet is. And he's moved up into 3rd place looking for 2nd. Here comes Ricochet.
This number 68 in Clean Air is something else, which is pretty funny considering the sponsor.
He doesn't see Clean Air very regularly. He's through to second place that time by at the start-finish line. Leader can't get away. It's what you love to see here as Brent is driven up into sixth place. He's still continuing his barnstorm towards the lead, and Ricochet is looking for it. Inside of Dael for the lead here on lap number 22. Can he send it into the corner and clear him? And survey says, yes, he will. Ricochet through to the race lead. Ricochet, Dael, Fish, Lattimore, Brent, Damon, Vuko, Nate. Off into turn one.
This 22.
Lattimore, big drive. Brent started a little deeper in the field, but he's really stormed his way through it here in just 23 short laps. And he's bringing Vuko with him. As Dael and Fish battle side by side for second, Brent's trying to get to the inside of that 67, looking for fourth. Trying to open that door just bit by bit.
The 22 of Brent did not even start in the top 25.
Wow. He's been making us almost about a spot per lap then.
Vuko all over that back bumper. Don't forget Charlotte.
Oh yeah, these guys got history. So Ricochet starting to check out just a little bit. I say that and they'll catch him in 2 laps, but as of right now, he's got 5 car lengths over Dael. Lattimore into third, Brent clear through into fourth place after getting around Fish, as the GSL teammates now battle side by side for fifth.
Trumpet was right there on the back bumper of his teammate, number 18, but he is falling back now, all the way back here.
Oh, gets
Pirate.
a nudge from Pirate there.
It's all the way back there in 16th.
Look at that move by the 77, that AWE car, AEW
keep it
car.
going.
To the inside of the 44 and the 11.
And there's the 11 who spent a lot of the early of this race in the top 10. Now way back there as well.
Trying to stay with Conrail there on his bumper. 2 train fans. They're getting freight trained right now, that's for sure. As back up at the front of the field, like I just said it, Dael is caught and past Ricochet, and now Lattimore's all over the 68 looking for second spot. Bringing Brent with him.
What a statement it would be if this 3 could, after his last string of races, even last season, come out here and win the first 2.
That would be something else for
and
sure.
He's checked out. Look at him.
Oh, wow. Look at the lead he has built.
Michael Waltrip in that car? You got some jet fuel in there? What the?
Yeah, rocket fuel caked on that intake manifold. Dael is driven away, and now Brent is clear up into second spot. We saw what he did as a lap car to the leader. We'll see what he does as a lead lap car now.
If anyone can run him down, I think it's going to be this 22 or 68.
Yep, these two cars have been really stout. If you look by there towards the top 5 here, that number 86 of NCD has moved into the top, like about 7th spot.
NCD, another one that did not get a good starting position.
Not at all.
Now Nate's stuck on the outside again. Gonna hope to not fall back as far as he did.
Look at the restaurant-sponsored vehicles. You got the Wendy's car, the Chick-fil-A car, and the Bob Evans car. I guess Bob Evans isn't really a restaurant, but we'll call it.
They have a restaurant.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't from that part of America. But now he's trapped up on the outside. The number 19 trying to drive to his inside, and here comes Brent.
That didn't even take, what, a lap?
Not at all. A lap or 2 for that big lead that Dael had to get completely erased. And now that they're racing side by side here, or nearly, that's going to let the 67 and the 68 more than likely close in on these 2.
Brent was eyeing that quarter panel. Ooh.
We talked about some drivers that fell from grace. They had good starting spots and fell to the back, or have started in the back and come to the front. Jordan in that number 57 started, what, 6th, 7th spot? He hasn't been in the top 25 almost this whole race. That's something wrong under the hood of that 57, or just not able to get it rolling here on the concrete in Nashville, but he's mired back in the field behind Conrail and Alondo. These guys have really fallen off hard.
Jordan currently running 19th.
Trying to get around Creasem there, who had a heartbreaker last weekend in Martinsville. As Lattimore's gotten around Brent for second place, trying to stalk Dael down for the race lead. As they approach halfway here, Lattimore draws a bead to the inside, going to send it down into the corner. This might be all he needs to clear himself through. He does. Does he? Not quite.
Yes.
Yep, there he goes. Dael got a little bit high in the concrete there and got him out of the groove. That's going to let Brent take a peek looking for second. Could this be the downfall of Dael? We've seen cars get trapped out there on the outside, and they'll just drop back. But we've also seen the outside work for passing. Looks like Brent's going to clear himself through to second spot that time. Trying to bring Ricochet with him as well.
Brent was unsuccessful getting around the 3 that last time. Wonder if he'll be able to get around the 67 now. Maybe learn something.
Fish has just been sitting in 5th place for the last, I don't know, 10 laps, just watching these guys swap these spots, maybe looking for an opportunity to take them all. As Brent looks to the inside of the number 67, looking for the race lead. Can he get him at the start-finish line? I think he will.
Yes, he will.
Brent takes the lead here on lap number 33. They fire it off into turn number 1. The Walther Honda has assumed position number 1, trying to bring the Big Bank Exotics number 68 Chevrolet of Rico Suave Racing through into second place. And Ricochet might be looking for more.
He's got to run. Gonna have to see if he can keep it going.
Got the smoking gun and the smoking man. As Dael's looking for third.
Dael just has not been able to fall out that top 5.
Not at all. This car is fast. Again, this Pirate Motorsports and this 3 car, they've been putting together something special for this guy. As he's looking to the inside of Ricochet, almost moved him there. Got him a little bit loose. He might be able to, nope, lost his momentum off turn 2 that time.
I was just getting ready to say, with all this success and speed that this 3 car has had, I'd hope to see some speed out of the 77. And as I say that, he is in the top 10 now.
Trying to run down Vuko, his best friend in that number 45 car.
Irish back up here now after falling way back. That car was fast. He was able to stay on the outside with Captain when they were battling for the lead.
Speaking of side-by-side, battle for the lead. Ricochet and Brent side-by-side. Dael waiting in the wings. Dael goes with Brent down the back straightaway, gives him a little bit of a push. And Ricochet sends it off into the corner. But Brent's got a bit of a drive out there on the high side, but I don't think it's going to matter here. Here comes Ricochet back through to the race lead. And bringing Dael with him. Dael can't quite clear that 22 car. Adam Irish has moved up here into 5th spot, battling with Chris Lattimore. Why do I say Lattimore? Lattimore.
If he gets a ladder sponsorship, maybe it can be Lattimore.
Lattimore.com. Dael back up into 2nd spot. Oh, trouble for the rookie, Jerry Chen, down pit road. Problems on the number 80.
Unfortunate.
After having such a strong run. Julia on pit road as well.
Oh, she's got damage
to the back end of the 75.
Caution is not out, but she has had some kind of incident.
So trouble for the Clash winner. She's on pit road with a bunch of damage on the rear end of the roadblock Dodge. Back up at the front, Brent's hemorrhaging spots. Dael driving away. 67, 68, battle for 2nd spot. Here comes Julia back off pit road. She'll get that car going again. Dael once again gets the lead and just drives off. Julia will stay down on the access road out of the way for the most part. We'll see what she does when they enter the back straightaway. Leader's going to clear her.
This could be bad for anyone on the inside. She's got to get up to speed here.
And it's going to be the Dodge Dodge teammate there. Corporate teammate, that is.
Oh, she made things real tight with the 77 and 22.
Ooh, wow, look at that. Brent, Pirate, and Nate, 3 wide, battling for, I think that's about the 6th or 8th spot, something like 7th. As now Julia, a lap down, has inserted herself into the lead pack here. As Pirate washes up high, here comes Mello and Conrail. Conrail from the back of the pack back towards the top 10. As at the front, Lattimore has driven through to the lead. Fish finally clear through to 2nd. We'll see what he can do with just 1 car in front of him. His team owner, Vuko, back there. And Julia on some fresh tires and no rear bumper cover is going to harass Vuko in that 45 car.
Hopefully he's ready to meet God.
He best be.
Ooh,
off into the corner. Wow, she let him go right there. Knocked him out of the way, though. That's going to cost Vuko some spots.
Wow.
Racing him like a bitch. That's amazing. Not good for Vuko, though. Finally, he drove up into 4th spot. And now he's going to lose some positions here on that outside. The Roblox aficionados. Fish, Julia, Adam Irish, and Vuko.
Julia's 2 laps down, but this kind of run, she could get back to 1.
I think she'll go past the leader here. These fresh tires are proving really useful. Look at the drive she has off into the corner. That was insane. As now Fish tries to draw a beat on the race leader. Julia might take him 3 wide here.
But yeah, the drive that she has out of the corner as well. She's beating them in and out of the corner. That's just hard to hold off.
Look at that. That car is these fresh tires and the lack of downforce on this number 75 is she's got no rear bumper cover. Just goes to show you how unbelievably grippy these fresh tires are. She's going to go ahead and put herself to 1 lap down, trying to pass the 7 for the lead here. Look at the run she gets in the corner.
Fish is going to have to try and get to the bottom now as Irish coming with a full head of steam.
And Vuko has recuperated. He's back into battling for 3rd place. Nate pushing him. Nate really pushing him. Oh, Nate pushed him too much. Vuko's around. Takes Lattimore with him. Did they all miss him? No. That's the 72 of Ant. The 57 of Jordan also around into the wall. The caution flag will be out here on lap number 44. And can you believe what you just saw?
Man, I did not expect that. And look at Lattimore.
Lattimore up there battling for the lead all day.
Lattimore's lost a bunch of spots.
Lattimore got put up in the wall with Vuko. Nate made contact. Leaders headed for pit road, it looks like.
Everyone's going to pit here.
Julia's going to be back on the lead lap.
Can't blame them. Yeah, Julia back on lead. No, 1 lap down now.
But if everybody pits?
Potentially. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how that works out.
Northrop looks like he's going to stay out.
Northrop's going to stay. I don't know. No, Northrop is 2 laps down.
Oh, Northrop must have been involved in the incident that claimed the 75. And potentially even the 80.
And there's the 80 who was 2 laps down as well. Julia, the only one 1 lap down. There's the damage 57. And that 45 of Vuko.
Absolutely destroyed. Damage to the 50 and the 29.
Well. Got a feel for Vuko. Has not had that great of a season and looked like he had a good run going. And
his team car is involved in lots of incidents last weekend in Martinsville, himself included. Having a great run so far today, and then, well, he got nated. As Fish is going to win the battle off pit road, Adam Irish 2nd. We'll go ahead and take a look back and find out what happened here to bring out this caution flag. All right, riding on board with the Bob Evans Dodge. It's a good run off turn 2 here. He's going to follow Vuko down that back straightaway. Gives him a bump. Sent him off into the corner, washed up, and just pushed him.
Just got into his quarter panel.
Got him a little loose, and that was all she wrote.
Didn't see anything the 45 did there. He didn't check up or anything. Nate just pushed him.
Now watching the poor innocent victim of Chris Lattimore, that blue, white, and silver number 67. Led so many laps today. Just in there on the outside, gets hit by Vuko. There it goes. Good race, gone. We spoke earlier about how the 57 had a good day going, and then it went to shit on the start. We're going to see what happened here as they wrecked in front of him. Oh, same exact thing that Nate did to Vuko. Balto got into the back of the 57, and that swept up the 57 and the 72.
As much damage as Vuko got from that, he was very lucky the 72 didn't slide into him. That could have been a little bit worse.
Been one hell of a Genshin impact. Coming back to green with 28 laps to go here. You see the 75 there is tail end of the lead lap in front of the leader, Adam Irish. 2 cars down on the bottom, Derek Northrop and Jerry Chen, 1 lap down. So we're going to see if they can get their laps back. Julia can stay on the lead lap. And with 28 to go, who can find victory here in Nashville? And can they stay clean for the rest of this race?
I think this is not going to be a great restart for this 19 and possibly 7. Being outside there, you definitely want to be on the inside.
Absolutely. Fish, Mello, Conrail, Dael, who could get to the inside here as they squirrel up a little bit on the restart, spinning the tires. Green flag. Fish looking way outside for the lead.
Wow.
And that's going to let Irish get down to the bottom.
That was a blessing for Irish.
Dael making hay on the bottom. Making a big move towards the front. Oh, and there's trouble behind him. Jordan again. Balto's in it. Taco. 67 to Lattimore. Racing back to the caution flag. Oh, and Northrop blows up in front of the field. Stops it in front of Dael. Trouble, front stretch, big crash. Trumpet gets through it. Does Nate, and Captain Ricochet is good. And everyone else is involved.
God. Oh, that was everyone.
The big one down the front straightaway coming back to the caution
black
flag.
Smoke. Good Lord.
Northrop, Dega. The 54 of Raz is involved. That's Mike Council. My apologies. Raz already damaged back there. The 3 is not going to go back-to-back to start the season. NCD is involved in the crash. Garth with a bunch of tail damage. 47 Master. Soggy. Vuko. David Garcia.
Wow.
Most of the field involved in a crash coming back to the caution flag as Jerry Chen, or sorry, not Jerry Chen, Derek Northrop blows up in front of the field and parks it in front of the 3-car. Caution flag is out, lap 49. Keeping an eye on the number 24, Balto, and the 67 of Lattimore. Wow. Often, this was on the restart. Oh, and they just sweep up into the 57 and the 50. Nothing Jordan could do there, just a bad deal there on the restart. But this might have honestly saved these guys as we now look at the number 99 of Derek Northrop trying to get his lap back. Might have over-revved that motor, blows it up in front of the field, and then it's on. Dael down into Chen. Conrail and Mello miss it. 3 dodges out of the middle, and that's about it.
Oh, the 86 of NCD did a wild, like, turntable spin there.
Packs in late. You were so far back.
Yeah, I fell back hard. This is going to help me out.
Yeah, you're in the top 10. You're like 7th now. Riding on board with the number 26 of Captain here, you see the caution lights on the top of the racetrack, and you're going to see that 99 start smoking. And look at how he, the 12, and the 18 make it through this accident. Oh my goodness!
Wow, that's crazy.
And now we ride on board with the number 27 Drive for Diversity, Mercedes of Creasum, as you see the smoke ahead of him, and he and Ricochet are going to miss this down on the bottom of the racetrack. Clean as you like.
Good job getting it woed up by Creasum.
Now on board with the number 86 of Noah DeVerne as he's running just inside the top 10, but is going to be less than fortunate making it through this crash. Man, he almost had it missed too, and then he got shunted from behind by someone.
Man.
The pile. That was a sick-ass shot. Field paces here under caution, lap 51 of 75. They'll come back to take the restart with 24 laps to go. We had 10 cars eliminated in that last accident. That is eliminated, not just involved, taken out. And Lamy has got the list.
That's right. That's going to start with the number 98 of Carey, the 17 of Council, the 27 of, no, the 45 of Creasum, my bad, the number 4 of David Garcia, the number 80 of Jerry Chen, the 71 of Dega, the 08 of Adam Garcia, the 50 of Taco, and the 99 of Northrop.
A huge wreck. The biggest we've seen as far as cars eliminated in a single accident happens down the front stretch here at Nashville. But the race is not over yet. The number 19 of Adam Irish leads the field. Fish in 2nd, Conrail 3rd, Mello 4th, Trumpet 5th, Nate 6th, Captain 7th. Let's see, the number 68 of Ricochet runs 8th, the 27 of Creasum 9th, and the 37 of Ski, the rookie, runs inside the top 10.
Got a lot of damaged cars there at the back, but still in the race, so going to gain a lot of spots after those eliminations.
3 lap cars on the bottom, 80, 75, and 67. Green flag is back out, and Adam Irish is away. Yeah, that 80 is going to be pretty severely inhibited after the damage he sustained here. He might get turned here if he doesn't get out of the way. Field roars off turn number 2 as Mello is pushed through. Trumpet now stuck in line. 3 dodges get a little bit sideways back there.
Ooh.
As Conrail looks for the race lead.
Close bow for the lead.
Conrail was up there earlier with speed in the opening laps of this race. Seeing if he has anything for the win here late. Trying to get the win at his favorite track as he moves Irish a little bit up the track, but can't get to the bottom.
Look at Mello. Mello was up here way earlier in the race, fell back, and after that, is now running 4th.
And Kreisum, who hasn't showed his face in the top 10 all day, is up to 6th. Actually, I think he's currently running 5th, but he's getting passed by the 68 and the 12 right now.
It's going to be a great recovery for him.
If he can finish it out, as Conrail makes a bid for the lead, and he's got it. About 20 laps to go at this point in the race. Mello looking underneath Fish for third. That Armor All, number 1. See if Conrail can hang on and score his 2nd career victory. He's got a long ways to go, though, and a lot of drivers that haven't won behind him. Got the 19 of Adam Irish. Oh, there's trouble front straightaway. One car around its pirate into the wall. He went from the bottom to the top, and that AEW number 77 has sustained a lot of damage here. Caution's out, lap 55. Oh, don't tell me it's Brent. Keeping an eye here on the number 77 Dynamite Chevrolet of Pirate. As he's following Brent through here, he was looking for about 7th or 8th spot. And it's going to be Kreisum into the back of the 67, down into the 40, and to the wall goes the 77.
He just got hooked there. Nothing the 77 did wrong.
Wrong place at the wrong time for the Pirate Man, who's going to go from inside the top 10 to outside the top 20.
That is unfortunate.
They'll be coming back to the restart here on lap 59 of 75. There are only a handful of laps left to go in this race. Pirate, after getting dumped from inside the top 10, is going to restart 23rd. Julia, Lattimore, and Chen down there on the inside lap cars. It's going to be Conrail, Adam Irish, Fish, Mello, and Ricochet, the top 5 for the restart as the pace car darts down to pit road. Green flag in the starter's hands, field in the hands of Conrail. And the green flag is back out. We are racing again in Nashville. Good start for Conrail. Is able to jump away a little bit. See Captain to the bottom, 3 wide back there for about 15th place. He's got Nathan, his corporate teammate in the Dodge, then in there to follow him. Back up at the front, Adam Irish makes a bid. Is he going to get to the inside of Conrail? Just a little bit, runs him up the racetrack a little bit, gets him a little bit loose. Here comes Adam Irish to the inside. And not quite clear. Now he is. Irish clear to the race lead. 15 laps to go. Back down into 1. The top 3 trying to break free of the lap car's curse. Julia in there beside Fish. Julia 1 lap down. And Ricochet is pushed through to 4th. Look out behind you, Ricochet. Look out behind you. It's the 1 car of Mello. As Captain and Kreisum working together. Big shove into the corner by Captain. Moves the 27 up a groove, but he's not going to be able to capitalize on it. Back down the front straightaway. Ricochet trying to find a way around the 75. He's going to look to the high side. Fish going to look to the bottom.
Outside, I don't know about that one.
I'm not so sure about it either, but he's making it work.
Oh my
Big
lord,
run
look
on the
at
outside.
Ricochet. Wow.
He clears her.
What a move.
Shades of what Julia did to Ricochet at Talladega last year.
If he runs them
the
down
favor.
and wins this, that is the move of the race. Oh my lord.
Mello trapped in behind the 75. Conrail makes a move for the lead here. Ricochet coming fast.
Conrail looked like he might have moved him there.
Very well may have. Conrail not afraid to use the bumper. So it's Conrail now leads the race. Adam Irish 2nd, Ricochet 3rd, Fish 4th, and Trumpet has moved into the top 5. Trumpet needs a good run. He got junked early by the 57 last weekend after the 17 squeezed the 57 into the 12. Now he's looking for a top 5 here in Nashville. No brake failure today. Back to the front straightaway. Conrail got a big lead on Irish, but we haven't seen that last very long whenever a driver gets far out front. 19 and 68 are probably going to run him down before too long here. Fish looking all over the rear bumper of the 68 for 3rd place. As Nate and Trumpet, the dual force cars, battling for 5th. And Mello in there behind him. Hopefully he doesn't junk anyone this week. So far he's kept his nose clean.
Don't let him get to Ricochet.
Neo, the rookie in the Xbox number 51, has moved into the top 10 behind these guys, battling side by side with Captain, or just about.
With that much damage on that car and running 9th at a place like Nashville, that's pretty good.
Very impressive day so far for rookie number 51. We'll see if he can finish it out here as Captain looks to the inside. Back up at the front of the field. Fish to the inside of Ricochet looking for 3rd. Conrail still got a pretty decent-sized lead. Oh, wow, what a send that was by Fish. He's going to be able to clear that Big Bank Exotics number 68 Chevrolet.
He's got
Off turn 4.
momentum. Gonna have to see if he
Coming
can keep
back
it
to
going.
the line. Looking for 10 laps to go this time by. Conrail paces the field. Second, third, trying to run him down. The lap cars are out of the way of these leaders. It is a straight battle for this win. Fish drawing a bead on the number 19 of Adam Irish. A couple of Bolt car drivers trying to battle for the win here late. But they've got to catch that 44 to do it.
Ooh.
Fish has been the bridesmaid several times in his short career. Rookie of the year last year. Almost won that title. Finished second at Daytona. Finished second at Martinsville. He's trying to better that by 1 spot today. They have caught the 44 of Conrail. Here comes Fish looking for the race lead. Conrail, Fish, Irish, Ricochet, Nate the top 5. As Fish is going to send it through to the bottom, trying to get clear of that 44. Clear. Fish to the lead with less than 10 laps to go from Nashville. Field flies by the front straightaway at the start-finish line. Fish leads them off into turn 1 with a big lead. Adam Irish through to second after passing the 44 of Conrail. Down the back straightaway here. Fish still leads this thing, but the 19 of Irish has been fast all day. If I'm not mistaken, he was the pole sitter. Across the start-finish line. Fish still leads. Irish is there, all over him, looking to the inside. All gives him a break there. Going to use the bumper. Nudges him up out of the way. Oh, but he couldn't get into the throttle himself. He does now, to the inside of the number 7. Here comes the 19 of Adam Irish. But Conrail's coming back. Ricochet and Nate waiting in the wings. If anything happens to the front 3, Fish lets Irish send it off into 3, but that's going to surrender this position to the 44. About 7 laps to go here from Nashville. Irish leads the field. Looking for his first career win. He's been close so many times. Veteran driver since season 1. Fish gets a good drive off the top, but has to get out of the throttle to miss the wall. Conrail to the inside gets a good drive off the back straightaway. Trying to hunt down that 19. He can't drive away. Conrail trying to draw a bead to the inside of that 19. It is worth saying, should the caution come out at this point, the race would more than likely be over. So it's time to make your moves.
Absolutely.
Ricochet to the inside of Fish for third. Mello trying to move Nate for fourth. He has to get out of the gas. Here comes Conrail. To the inside of the 19. Looking for the lead with 5 laps to go at Nashville. Here comes Ricochet trying to make a move through for second. From being buried in the wall on the backstretch at Martinsville last week to battling for the win at Nashville this week, Ricochet is trying to get his second career win. But he's got to catch that 44 of Conrail. The field bunches up around 5th place. Nate and Captain trying to push their way through. Down the backstretch, Conrail, 2-car length lead over Ricochet. Coming back to see 4 laps to go. Irish has to get out of the gas, middle of the field. He's going to let the 7 of Fish look back to the inside of him.
Ricochet with a good 3 and 4.
Here he comes. The dominant driver from season 1. Trying to reel in the 44 of Conrail. Into turn 1. Conrail has to get out of the gas. Here comes Ricochet to the inside down the back straightaway. Fish coming with him. Side by side for the lead down the back stretch with 3 laps to go. Fish might look to the inside. Can he take him 3 wide? Fish with a huge drive to the bottom of the track. Side by side for the lead off turn 4. Fish looking for the lead. Ricochet has it. And here comes Nate. From out of nowhere trying to come up here and steal this win. He's to the inside of Conrail. To the inside of Ricochet. Run. Here comes Nate to second spot down the backstretch. 2 laps to go.
What a move.
Can he catch that 7 of Fish? Here he comes to the inside of the 7. Nate out of nowhere. Shot out of a canyon looking for the lead at Nashville. 2 laps to go this time by. Oh, we've got a race on our hands, boys.
What a move by Nate that last time.
Oh, Fish drives it in hard on the top.
Wow.
Look at that run. Creasum trying to make moves up into 4th place. Down the backstretch. They'll see the white flag this time. Conrail shoves Nate off into the corner. Here comes Nate to the inside. Off turn 4 for the penultimate time. White flag in the air. One more lap to go from Nashville. Nate leads at that line. Who leads at the next one? Down into 1. Nate is clear. Here comes Captain to 3rd place, looking for 3rd. Nate is clear to the race lead. Can he hold it? Down the backstretch. Into turn number 3. Can Fish make a move? He's got one more shot. He has to wash up. And out of turn number 4 for Dual Force Racing, Dodge and Bob Evans. Nate's going to go to victory lane in the Carquest 75. What a drive.
What a run that second to last lap he had. That was the move right there.
He was nowhere to be found the midsection of the race. And then suddenly he appeared behind the leaders and just stole it.
Man.
So Nate's the winner. Captain rallies for 2nd. Fish winds up 3rd. Creasum 4th. Great run for the 27 team. Conrail winds up 5th. Adam Irish 6th. Mello 7th. Ricochet 8th. Trumpet 9th. And Neo, the rookie, winds up rounding out the top 10. Wow.
What a race. I would be lying if I said I'm not a little heartbroken for that 19. He's been here 3 years, and that was probably one of the best cars he's had. Hopefully he can bring that speed again this season.
I would not be surprised in the slightest. He's been fast all 3 years. Runner-up in the standings last year. He's got a lot to look forward to in Season 3 here. After a wild finish here in Nashville, here's how the point standings stack up after the Carquest 75. What a wild finish to this race here today. Thank you for tuning in to the Carquest 75 here from the Nashville Superspeedway. Congratulations to Nate and that whole Dual Force Racing Bob Evans number 18 Dodge team. What a wonderful finish and day that is for that whole crew. And until next time, I've been Jordan here along with Captain. We'll catch you then.